Welcome to A Daily Word. Our word today is from the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verses 43 through 48. There we read that Jesus is calling the disciples to himself for the first time, and he saw Philip and said to him, "Follow me." Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him of whom Moses spoke, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." Nathanael said to him, "Can any good thing come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and said of him, "Behold, an Israelite in whom there is no guile or deceit." Nathanael said to him, "How do you know me?" Jesus answered and said to him, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." Now, Jesus called Philip. Philip went and brought Nathanael. Jesus spoke of Nathanael's character, even though Nathanael had never before met Jesus. Nathanael said, "How do you know me? Where do you get this information about me?" And Jesus said, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." That confirmed for Nathanael that Jesus was the Messiah, the Son of God. Only God is omniscient. Only God knows all things. Now that statement, "Before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you," either unnerves you or comforts you. There's really no middle ground if we understand the statement. It unnerves you or it comforts you. Jesus knows you thoroughly. He knows me thoroughly. He knows us inside and out. It should comfort us, but it may make us want to hide. If that's our response, there's no use, because you can't hide. In Psalm 139, the psalmist begins with a declaration of God knowing us. He says, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down, when I rise up. You know and understand my thought from afar. You scrutinize my path, my lying down, and are intimately acquainted with all of my ways." And so the psalmist also recognizes that God, and God alone, knows us inside and out. There's nothing that can be hidden from us. He goes on in the psalm and talks about different circumstances which God sees us and knows us. He says, even if we call in the darkness to hide us, there's no use because God is there. And then the psalmist makes this request at the end of Psalm 139, verses 23 and 24. Instead of making a statement, he makes a petition, a request. "Search me, O God, and know my heart." Now again, that might unnerve you, but it should comfort you that we can do that. "Search me and know my heart. Try me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there be any hurtful way in me, and lead me in the everlasting way." And so the psalmist declares that God does know us, but he also invites and asks God to search him and know his heart, so that he can be led in the everlasting way. Jesus knows us. We can trust him with that knowledge. You can't always trust other people with personal knowledge about your life, but you can trust Jesus. You can trust that with that knowledge, he will lead you to confession and forgiveness. He will lead you to correction and to the path that is pleasing to him. Before Philip called you, I saw you. I hope that comforts you. That's our word for today. God bless you.